Hey girls and boys, it's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach, and we are going to be doing some two-digit addition today. So like 58 plus 29, things like that. So let's get this party started. So what I need you to get out right now, you'll be using this for the next few minutes, is your dry erase mat or a whiteboard if you have one. Okay, that's fine. Your eraser and marker, and your place value pieces, or your base 10 blocks, whatever you like to call them. Okay, so get those out now, and we'll get started. All right, so let's say we have a problem like this, 72 plus 23, okay? So we're going to approach it the same way we did before. We're going to have our tens and ones place. Draw my line here. Okay, I'll draw a dotted line here. Okay, so we have 72, so I'll model that with my base 10 pieces. And I'll do 72. Of course, I had to pick a big number like 72. That's all right. Big numbers are awesome. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's 7 tens or 70. 2. Okay. And now I'll model 23. Okay. So now I'm going to put 23 down here. That's 2 tens and 3 ones. Okay, so now we have tens in the bottom number, which we didn't have before. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is add up my ones and tens and see if I have to regroup. If I look at my ones, I have 2 here, I have 3 here. That gives me 5 ones. I don't need to regroup. I can't regroup because I've only got 5. I would need at least 10 to regroup for a 10, right? So I'm going to put down 5 here. And over here, I have, do I have to regroup here? I don't think so. I have 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 tens gives me 90. So I have 90 here, and I have 5 here, so that gives me 95. So 72 plus 23, where'd my marker go, equals 95. Okay? All right, so let me give you guys one to work on yourself, okay? So I'll be right back. All right, so I would like you guys to work on this problem. I want you to do 65 plus 31, okay? So set up your dry erase mat or whiteboard like this. You've got tens, ones, draw your line. Got a dotted line. Okay, and you're going to put 65 here, 31 here, add them up and see what you get. Okay, this is one of those moments where you have to pause the video to do the work. Otherwise, your brain's not growing, you're not learning, and it gets kind of boring because all you're doing is watching me. I can only go so far. All right, so pause the video, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Good luck. All right, so how did it go? If you didn't do it yet, pause the video. Yes, you. Okay, so here I have 65, 6 tens, 5 ones, 31, 3 tens, and 1 1. Now I'm going to add these bad boys up. Let's see what we get. So I've got 5 ones and 1 1. That gives me 6 ones. I can't regroup. So that does give me 6. Okay, and then the tens place, I have, in fact, if I show that with numbers, what I just did was I took the 5 ones and the 1 1. I did 5 plus 1 equals 6. Okay, and now I'm going to take the 6 tens, which is 60, and the 3 tens, which is 30, and let's see what we get. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 tens, which gives me 90, and 90 plus 6 equals 96. Can you see that? Oh, the lamp, kind of, the lights get in the way there. Okay, so over here, we took the 6 tens, the 3 tens, and we got 90. And 6 plus 90 is 96. Okay, it's another way of thinking about it. All right, so that's what you should have gotten. All right, raise your hand if you got 96. Did you get 96? Awesome. Raise your hand if you made a mistake, but you're learning from it. All right, excellent. Okay, so boys and girls, I'm going to ask you to watch me do the next problem where there is going to be regrouping. So here we go. All right, boys and girls, so I'm basically doing the same problem except that instead of adding 65 plus 31, I'm doing 37. So you'll see what happens here when I do that, okay? So here's my 65 and here's my 37. All right, so if I go to add the ones up, the same thing happened as a few days ago where I have more than 9 ones. I can take 10 of them and regroup them into a 10. And anytime you can do that, you should do that. It's kind of like taking 10 pieces of candy and putting it in a package, right, where there's 10 pieces in that package. So you have, instead of 10 like pieces of candy, you have one bag of 10 pieces. I know it's a slight difference, but it makes a big difference in math, okay? So I'm going to take 10 of these. I'll take these 7, and I'll take 3 of these, 8, 9, 10. So I'll take these, and I will regroup them. I'll put them in a bag, so to speak. And I'm going to take this and add it to the tens place, okay? So I took these out. Now I still have 2 ones. All right, so I'm going to record that. I have my 2 ones. And how many 10s do I have now? Let's see. I have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I have 10 10s. I did not mean to do that, but it's interesting because what happens now, boys and girls, is if I have 10 10s, I can take these 10 10s, right? I can take them and regroup them for 100. So let me grab 100. Hold on a second. Let me grab 100. I'll be right back. All right. So I don't have a hundreds place on here, but it would go like the 100th place would be like over here. So I would end up actually with 102. I'd have 100 in the hundreds place plus 2. So I'd end up with 102. The problems I'm going to give you, you won't have to do that with the 10s. You'll have to do it with the 1s. But that's what would happen, right? 10 1s make a 10, and 10 10s make 100. And guess what? 10 hundreds make 1,000. I mean, that's why they call it the base 10 number system. Okay. All right. Make sure your board is cleared off. I'm going to give you a problem to try just like this, and we'll see how you do. Okay, here we go. All right, so I would like you, that's right, you're about to pause the video, stop it, and so you're going to stop the video so you can do some work, okay? Otherwise, you're not doing any work, all right? We want that brain to grow, and sometimes it needs to, like, struggle a little bit in order to do that. So here's your problem, 34 plus 17. All right, use your base 10 pieces. Show me 34, show me 17. You will have to regroup. So good luck with that. See what you get, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye. All right, how'd you do? How'd you do? If you haven't done it yet, pause the video now and do it. Yes, you. Okay, but I'm sure you did, and let's take a look. So we have 34, 3 10s and 4 1s, plus 17, 1 10 and 7 1s. And if we start to add up, let's start with the 1s place, okay? We see right away that we have more than 10 1s. So we can take 10 of these and regroup them for a 10. Okay, so we're going to take these 7. And I'm going to take 3 more because that gives me 10. Okay, and I'm going to regroup them so I'm going to take these away and replace it with this. It's almost like this becomes this. I'm going to put this in the 10s place. Okay, I'll just put it down here with this guy. It doesn't matter where I put it, does it? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. I'll put it up here. Okay, and so now if we can try it again, let's try adding. So in the 1s place, we still have a 1, 1, 1. And in the 10s place, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 10s gives us 50. So 50 plus 1 equals 51. And that is the answer. Raise your hand if you got 51. All right, excellent job. Your brain is growing. Raise your hand if you made a mistake, but you're starting to understand it now. All right, good. Raise your hand if you still need to get some help from your teacher. Maybe watch the video again. All right, as long as you are trying, your brain's going to keep growing, okay? All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is show you how this works by drawing it, okay? And you'll do some with me. So I'm actually going to do that in a separate video today. Otherwise, it just goes on too long. So take a little break, come back to the next video, and watch that so I can show you how to do it by drawing it. Very similar to what we've done before, and then that will be your work tomorrow, your independent work. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.